Shalom, brothers and sisters in Messiah. Okay, so Father gave me a vision while I was in the throne room. I was praying about specific things, and then he decided that he wanted to share with me something. It was a vision on the Great Tribulation. And as I was bowing in front of Father, he told me to rise, and then he opened up a vision to show me. And so in this vision, I saw the earth, and the earth was very different. The earth was at a certain degree of evil that it's never been before out of all of history. It was a certain degree that was just far, far beyond what it has ever been before. As the scriptures say, that the evil of the world will be as it has never been before, and then never will be again. And in this earth, I saw the people, and they were suffering. They were really suffering, more so than ever. There was places on the earth that were wastelands, rich lands, like Britain, Scotland, America, Austria, rich lands that were complete wastelands. You could actually see the cracks in the ground. It was like there was people starving, there was people that were thirsty and tired and hungry. It was quite horrible to see. And all the while I was crying as I was being shown this vision, and I was just yelling out to the people, telling them to repent of your ways and turn to God. Repent of your ways, people of God and people of the earth. Turn to God and repent of your ways. The lands were destroyed by the people because of their foolish decisions, very, very unwise decisions. It was destroyed by the people, and also because of the judgments that fell upon the earth. It was destroyed by that also. There was a darkness over the earth, and it was physical darkness and a spiritual darkness. Both, I'll try to explain it as much as I possibly can. The spiritual darkness is the evilness of the people, the pure evil ways of the people, and the ways of the government that they follow, which is Satan's government, which is called the NWO, which is a one world government. It's satanic and cruel and full of pagan traditions and pagan customs. The physical darkness was like blackness. The air was black and thick. You could see the thickness of the black in the air, and it was like a black cloud just all over the lands of earth. It was like there was black clouds everywhere. That's how the blackness of the physical darkness looked like. And then next I saw these houses, and there was these men with the black suits on. It was like not like the men in black with black suits that you would go to work in if you worked in an office. It wasn't like that. It was more like black suits, like the black ops army people, like police. Yeah, they were all like armed up and had black suits on. It was more like that black suits. And they were using their feet, and they were kicking down these doors. They had no respect for the property or for the people. They had no sympathy for the people. They only cared about doing what they were told. The people inside were all adults. There was no children on earth this time. I didn't see any children anywhere. It was all adults. The children had been taken away prior, and the protection had left the earth. The adults that were inside the house, they were scared, and they were holding on to each other, and the men demanded that they obeyed the rules of the New World Order to take the mark. But the people refused, and they didn't want Satan, and they didn't want his government. And so these evil men shot them in the head. And then afterwards they left the property and went to the next one to deal with the next people. And that was the end of the vision. Lastly, again, I was crying out for people to repent, so that you may be saved. People of God and people of the earth, repent. After the vision, I spoke with Father, and I was asking him, are we there at this time? Is the bride there? Father, please tell us so that we may prepare for what we must go through. He told me that we will not be there, and the bride will not be there. He's not going to put his bride through this. He was telling me that the bride is left, the children have left, the innocents have left. This is what happens after the bride is taken away. Because at this time, the Antichrist is ruling. He's there on earth at this time, at the time of the vision, and those black men were his forces that he's sending out, and he's persecuting anyone who doesn't take the mark or abides by the rules of the New World Order. He was showing me a vision of what will happen after the bride is taken. This is a Great Tribulation vision. This is what's going to happen in the Great Tribulation, a part of it anyways. And so I want to read some scriptures as well. I'm reading from the King James Version in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But you, brethren, are not in darkness, that the day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of the darkness. Therefore let us not sleep, as do others, but let us watch and be sober. For they that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us who have the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith,